part?
Bacong and Chronowarp, episode 8. You dig?
Edging is the title of this episode.
Bacong's been edging for the last hour.
No, I finished before I started.
That's why it took so long, because he's making me fucking wait for him to finish beating his meat.
I started at like 1:30, and like I just decided to do it because I wasn't getting blue balls, so I was like, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you that the best orgasm of my life was I was having sex with Alina, like five years ago?
God, dude.
We were fucking in her basement, and then her mom calls us up like for dinner, and so she's like, she fucking gets off my dick, and I'm like, well, come on. She gets off my dick, and we all both get dressed. I go upstairs, and we're helping her mom with dinner or whatever. And like I start to feel like I got kicked in the nuts, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And so I like, I'm walking around for a little while, a couple minutes, and I realized what the fuck it was. So like I fucking like ran downstairs to like her little, in the basement there was a spa room and like another little bathroom, and I went in there and closed the door, fucking jerked off into the toilet, and it was the most fucking explosive and amazing orgasm I've ever had.
I've never had that sensation where I felt like I had to go. God, you're fucking leaning back in my mind.
Yeah?
That's never happened to me before.
I'm echoing?
Wait, listen, dude. Let me tell you about the best nut I ever busted.
Hold on, I'm sorry, I wasn't done when I finished because I was like in a haze. I was like in a haze, and like I turned to my left, and she was standing there, like looking at me. She was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like, "Dude, I had blue balls. I had to come." She's like, "You could have got me." And I'm like, "Nigga, that's why I had blue balls in the first place, because you wouldn't finish, you fucking bitch." And then I cleaned the cum off the top of the toilet.
Hey, turn your fucking headphones down.
My headphones down?
I can hear it bleeding through your shit.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's fucking distracting.
I'm sorry, dude.
Is she one of those chicks that won't suck your dick after it's been in her? I fucking hate that shit, dude. You know? What I'd like to do is I like to...
Is that better?
Yeah, it's good now.
She might have been.
Because I'm all about like just like gaping out that hole, and then when I'm gonna nut, I pull my dick out and I'm like, suck my dick now, because like there's like a 5-second window, once it starts you can feel it's like, oh fuck, it's like the point of no return, right?
You ever kiss a girl after she sucks your dick?
Not like right after, but
like eventually after.
I'm not like about going like snowballing or whatever.
I was like down on a girl one time and she started making out with me. I was like, you're tasting your pussy juice right now, and she's like, yeah.
But like, it's different because there's not like stuff in your mouth. Like you didn't just like rip a nut in her mouth.
I know, but like,
her, I know what you're saying though.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, so I got to tell you about the best nut that I ever busted.
All right.
So I was 16, senior in high school. Oh wait, no, I was
senior in high school at 16. Jesus Christ, dude.
17, senior in high school, and this is when I had long hair and stuff. So I was a giant faggot, and like I probably should have just killed myself. Honestly, like. I should have just jumped off a cliff like Zorba should have done, but obviously there was better things in store for me, so I'm glad I didn't. But anyways, for some reason I just decided I didn't want to beat off for like an entire month.
Oh shit!
And like I literally did not even like beat off. Well, I did. Here's the thing. Okay, so I didn't have an orgasm for like a month, right? But I'd go home and I'd fucking like edge it, and then just stop.
That's worse. Why would you do that?
Dude, what are you doing? You like fucking rollerblading in your house? The fuck?
That was a blue Solo cup just being dislodged on my desk.
Anyways, fuck, I can't even remember where I am.
You were edging?
And I did that like multiple times because I had like these online girlfriends and I like beat off for them on like webcam. Like real talk, like I did that, and some of them were probably old men.
Yeah.
This was back when you could go into chat rooms on AIM and like talk to real people,
Yeah. Remember Smarter Child, dude?
Yeah.
Told her to go fuck herself, and she's like, "That's rude."
Yeah. Well, anyways, so
let's see if she still exists.
I was doing that multiple times, and dude, fucking stop! You're so loud.
All I did was click on my mouse.
All right, Bacong. Either way, eventually I decide it's time, and I edge it for like probably 3 hours. Because like I'm 17 and I don't have a job, and I just like come home from school and play Diablo 2 and like beat it.
Yeah.
So when I finally did like bust that nut, I felt like someone like punched me in the stomach and like absorbed all the semen from my body like explosively, and I like shot. It must have shot like I orgasmed for like 3 minutes straight, and like it just kept like shooting, like no joke. And I hit this. I swear I hit the ceiling, and it was like I was like, it was terrible. It was like the best thing in my life. And never again have I ever felt that way.
Dude, one time I hadn't had an orgasm for a couple of days, and I came and it was all fucking over me, dude, and got in my fucking pubic hair and shit, and like dripped down into my taint, and I had to shower immediately afterwards. It's pretty disgusting. But I've tried to do the week or month without jerking off, and I always go like a day and a half max.
Yeah. Dude, one time when I was around the same age, like I thought, I don't know what I was thinking, but one time I just like was trying to suck my own dick, like get on my back, you know, and like try to reach it, and like I got like the tip in, and like I ended up just busting a nut in my own face, and like for some reason I thought that was like a good idea back then.
In your own face?
I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, and it was really like disgusting and stuff, and I was ashamed of myself afterwards. But hey, man, that's growing up, right?
So have you ever like tasted your own cum?
Yeah, I don't like it, dude. It's not very good.
Yeah, I did it one time. Tastes weird.
I feel like we're getting into like technetium.
Technetium is the kind of guy who tastes somebody else's cum because a girl that he likes wanted him to.
Yeah, he's fucking weird. Anyways, dude, what are we talking about? This gay?
I don't know. We started out from edging, and I don't know. We're having real conversations, and shit's just branching off naturally. You know.
Do you know what I was? Are you friends with Sarah on Facebook?
Yeah.
She's getting like real skinny, like super skinny.
Yeah, she was perfect like 6 months ago. Now she's getting too skinny.
No. She was fat, dude. But anyways, like, I'm with you now. She's too skinny now. Like, I liked her. I have this picture of her on my computer that's saved. I don't know who sent it to me.
Send it to me, dude.
Like, it sounds weirder than it is because I didn't like mean to save it. I just have it and I find it every once in a while.
Find it.
But it's her when she's like it's her when she's like 17 and she has like huge titties, but she's still skinny. Man, I just want her to go back to that because now she's like losing her boobs because she's too skinny.
Dude, upload that picture so I can see it.
Breaks my heart.
See if it breaks your heart.
Unbreak my heart, say love me again. Undo this hurt you caused when you walked out the door, walked out of my life. Uncry these tears. I cried so many nights. Unbreak my chip and dip it in nacho sauce.
You know what I want to talk about?
Did you hear my new song about Math Boy?
Yeah, I did. And he was like, I was like, well, he recorded a song yesterday, and I was like, is that a response to Bacong's song about you? And he's like, how do you know about that? Like, he posted it on Facebook.
No, I didn't. Did I? Yeah, I posted
yeah,
it.
It was in my feed for some reason. I don't know. It came up in my feed. Anyhow, I wanted to talk about that thread about those little kids getting shot.
Oh, I got a lot of likes in that thread. Yeah. Like at least like 75.
I just gotta say, that's a really, really sad event. But either way, like that thread was fucking hilarious,
dude.
Because that Jeff Sly guy was like freaking out over everything.
My favorite thing about that thread was Jeff Sly like being a complete idiot. And then, like, dissensions coming in, like, trying to capitalizing it and being stupider.
Oh, my God.
Hiding all behind the guys. I'm not serious. It's like, nigga.
Dude, he's so stupid. Like, we keep coming back to this guy, and, like, he just does the dumbest shit.
His posting's bad.
Man, come on. Yeah, his posting's terrible. That Jeff Sly guy,
Jeff Sly
I mean, you probably post...
He's like
he's
an
cool,
actual
but,
idiot.
like...
No, he's not cool. I hope he listens to this and realizes that he's not cool.
Do you post on a lot of other forums?
I mean, like 2 other ones, not really.
You've been on forums like 5/8's like unique.
Yeah.
Like you have a really like the demographic is like one type of person most of the time. There's not a lot of different type of people. But on like all those other forums, you got like these old fuckers.
Well,
take everything.
This other forum I post on is like 5/8, but a little different. But it's very in the same vein. Like if there were a mall of forums, like 5/8 and this other forum would be next to each other.
Right, but you know, like the
I know what you mean. Yeah, there's another forum I post on, like a sports forum, and like there's censored like for swearing and shit, and like I can't even express any like racist like ideologies or anything.
If you say like anything that's like in poor taste, like they take it like super fucking crazy, like they think you're like serious. That's what he reminds me of. I fucking hate old people,
He's not
man.
even.
They don't know how to
He
use the
he
internet.
thinks he's smarter than everybody, which is funny because he's not smart at all.
He's fucking
He's
old.
like 23.
No, he's not. No. He's got to be like 37. He's like JCP territory for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think so.
Man. You ever read that atheism thread in PNR? That thread is fucking terrible, man. I can't. Oh, for the love of God! It's basically like it must be like over 10 pages now, but it's all just bullshit. Fuck, who is it in there? It's like Technetium, Zorbo, and like Ogar is posted in there.
I don't believe in
like,
God, but I don't really feel like talking about it with anybody.
Yeah, exactly. It's like there's nothing to talk about, but they're like splitting hairs over like the dumbest shit for like 10 pages, and I just like fucking shake my head.
With Zorbo and Ogar in a thread arguing on one side is a pretty scary proposition, dude.
Oh God, that's terrible. Oh my God, they're like, "Are you a strong atheist or a weak atheist?" It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. It's like if you're an atheist, it just means that you do not accept. Yeah, you don't accept the claim that a God exists, and they're like arguing about that. Like they're all like atheists, but they're arguing about it.
I don't believe in God this
like,
much.
What kind of atheists they are?
I don't even believe anybody like Jesus ever existed, or that anybody could ever believe in somebody like that. I don't believe in anything at all, like Zorbo.
Dude, you know who I fucking hate on 5'8", and I've always hated, like, fuck so much. Fucking Taco Tuesday. That guy is a fucking piece of shit. Like, God, everything he posts pisses me off. He's a fucking moron. Like, I can't even articulate how stupid he is. Oh,
he sounds like he's the complete opposite of like you and me.
He's a
nice guy in real life.
Shit, he's
really different in real life.
Dude, I would pound his skull cavity in with my fucking dick. Like I would fucking skull fuck the shit out of him and then just fucking pound his Mexican skull into like a fucking wall. God, idiot. He makes me so mad. Like everything he posts. I'm so serious.
You know, speaking of 5'8", and how there's not a sheep mentality, but a hive mind mentality almost. And it's, adopted the internet mantra of, not showing when you're mad or anything. Blah, blah, blah. You're like one of the only people who like says you get mad all the time at people. And I think people find that charming.
Dude, like, I don't like the idea that when you're mad, you lost. It's because, like, some people are just make you mad because they're fucking stupid. Like Eternal Dreamer. Like, he thinks that, he just kills me because he's such a fucking moron.
Yeah.
You know? He takes it to a whole nother level. Like, I mean, you can sit there and just destroy him for, like, pages, and then he just posts, like, a laughy face, like, loser, and then, like, a laughy face, and you're like, wow, really?
He's pretty stupid. I don't really get mad at people on 5'8", though, mainly because I don't give a shit. And I'm not an asshole piece of shit fucking faggot like you, so... Fuck you.
Shut the fuck up, you fat fucker.
What are you gonna do, to eat more chips?
I will come to your shit job at Target, and I'll fucking pull all the shit off the shelf, and I'll fucking throw it on the ground, and I'll say, clean up on aisle 3, and then there'll be a camera into aisle 3, and I'll watch you put it back on the shelf. And then after that, I'll fucking take it off again, except this time, I'll get an egg carton and drop it, and there'll be fucking eggs everywhere. And then, I'll drop a fucking 24 case of beer, and then I'll go, son of a bitch, and kick it. And
I have several things to address about that statement. Number one, I thought I worked at McDonald's.
I thought you work at Target. That's what Eric told me.
Eric. Why would he know where I work?
Because he knows everything about you. He's
Number
Irish
two,
City Crew, bro.
He's not Irish City Crew anymore. He's a faggot. Number two, Target doesn't have numbered aisles. They have numbered aisles. And 3, most of them don't sell beer. So I don't think.
Okay, listen. I want to tell you a funny story.
At all.
One time I had this girlfriend, and like I guess it's like her step grandpa.
Grandpa?
He looked like Frank Zappa.
I've literally never heard that term.
Well, like what would you call it? So her mom got remarried, and her stepdad's dad.
I guess it was
like her step grandpa, right?
But I've literally never heard that.
Whatever. Anyways, they go on like vacation and stuff, and like he looks like Frank Zappa. So like I'd always be like talking about peaches and regalia when I'm hanging out with him, or like the Black Page, Anyways. Apparently one time he went in like Safeway and he had like a big ass case of beer, like the bottled beer, it's in like the fucking little sleeves. Anyways, he he drops it in the middle of the aisle, and it just explodes everywhere. And he goes, "Son of a bitch!" and kicks it. And he kicks it. He kicks the beer, and it just fucking.
I thought it was gonna happen like super bad. Just gonna walk away.
And then but then the people come up to him and they're like, "Are you okay?" And they're like, "You got free beer out of it."
Are you okay, dude? Yeah, dude, I dropped the beer everywhere. I'm dead. I'm dying.
No, the best part is that he drops it and he goes, "Son of a bitch!" and kicks it. That's just like the funniest thing to me. I remember it like all these years later. Anyways, sorry.
That was a Bacong story.
But it's funny. It was. I
You should feel like an idiot.
Fuck.
My stories,
I had a
though,
better
my stories
story,
are more
no, I
meaningful
forgot
and
it.
have more actual impact than your stories, which are just, your stories,
are just
what they are, sound like you're reading them out of a Maddox article. They don't sound real. They sound very forced. They sound fake. Just like the inflection in your voice and everything you do in your life. Yeah, you
I don't
do
have
have an
any
inflection
inflection
like
in
you're a
my
tough
voice.
guy, like you beat the shit out of
No, I
anybody,
don't.
when really you're just a fucking kid and you're scared and you
I'm
fucking
actually, like-
you're scared of everything and everyone, and you eat Mountain Dew to like
I
fucking
eat Mountain Dew.
continue
Really.
this. You drink Mountain
There
Dew
you go,
to
okay.
continue
Just
this
stop,
fucking
just stop. Here's the
illusion
thing.
of
I've
childhood
noticed that,
and trying to like remain a kid with no responsibilities because you don't really want to work at your job.
I feel
and
like
you just want to kill
I feel like you're
yourself.
just channeling yourself and like projecting it onto me. You fucking piece of shit. Work at
If I
fucking
had
Target.
a-
Fuck you.
Dude, I work at McDonald's. I make fries.
Good. That's even worse.
Most of the time, I don't even put salt on
Have you ever
them.
noticed that when I talk, I just like have no inflection in my voice at all?
I noticed that you have a
Exactly.
like you're a tall, falling building.
You know
or
what I
something
noticed,
and
though?
just fucking
Like my brothers talk like that too. I think it's something like genetic, or like the way we were raised.
something genetic.
It's environmental.
And fags. Like that you
Anyways, I talked to this fucking Scottish girl online, and like anytime I voice talk with her, she's like, "You sound like you're fucking high." I'm like, "I'm not high. This is how I sound."
she sounds like that.
No, she sounds like,
Hello, mate. You sound like you're fucking high all the way, mate.
and it,
That is not how Scottish people talk.
I don't know. They're British, right? I mean, they're close by.
Not really.
Dude, they're British. It's part of fucking Great Britain. Scotland, yeah, it is. And they're not English,
don't
but they're
talk.
British. You know.
They don't fucking
Hello,
talk like
mate. You
they're
should get off the fucking roof and suck on my titties.
I don't know what they sound like. It's something like that. It's similar.
Dude, no, it's not.
the
It's
fuck
not even
up.
close. Nobody talks. Dude, that is a fucking Cockney low class accent from like the 1800s,
All right,
dude.
dude, listen to me. I want to tell you a story. So at work, I have to wear like nice clothes and shit. What are you laughing about?
That
Isn't that
sucks.
funny? Really?
It's so false. Nobody talks
Hey,
like
don't
that
you
anymore.
fucking tell me what's false, you cunt bitch.
When was the last time you saw My Fair Lady?
I never have seen that before.
Well, because you fucking sound exactly like her.
Okay, well, anyways, I gotta dress up nice at work because I'm like a supervisor and shit. You know, I gotta look nice for these guys, these fucking scumbags.
You look like an idiot
making-
most of the time.
So I wear like a black slacks and I gotta wear like a button up or like a polo or something. Anyways, I always buy the same type of work pants and have to get them at Working More, and they're like Dickies, but they look like slacks.
Work and more. What is that?
It's just like a store that sells like you know, like Dickies, Carhartts, and shit like that. You know,
What's the more? What does that entail?
they have all kinds of gloves, like hiking stuff, camping stuff as well. What are you doing? The fuck was that?
What?
Anyways, God, you're so fucking obnoxious. Trying to.
Sounds like Gander Mountain when like inside a thrift store.
All right. Well, anyways, I always get the same type of pants, and they always rip in the same spot, which is what?
Oh, that's
Are you done yet?
that's the suck. God damn it! It fucking ripped again. Like my fifth pair of pants in the last year.
Well,
fucking go in there, spend another $24.95 and you're
Dude, that's
dead.
how much they were. But any pair of pants I get, they always rip in the same place, which is right where my ball sack is. Like jeans.
Yeah, mine too. dude.
Jeans are
That's
like
where they
work
ripped
pants.
me.
They always rip there, and it's like fuck. So I meant to buy some like last week, but because they were fucking ripped to shit, and I just kind of forgot. So they kept getting more and more ripped, and finally I'm sitting there at work, like I'm on the computer. I mean, mostly I'm never on the computer, but I go in the office and like my boss is in there and shit, and all the other like supervisors, and I go in there and I'm like fucking around the computer, and like I feel like a draft. I'm like, man, it's kind of like, what's going on? And I like look down and like literally my ball sack is like hanging out the bottom of my pants, like perfectly like out of the hole.
Dude, that happened to me at work like 2 months ago.
Like,
dude.
I don't know if anybody saw it or not, but I was like, oh fuck. So the rest of the day, I'm just sitting there with my legs together, you know, anytime I'm on a chair. But man, that was...
It's such a weird feeling when you're nuts hanging up.
Yeah,
it's so weird.
It's weird.
It's like getting out of the shower and standing naked.
You ever do that thing where you drop your pants and you just like slap your ball sack against your body?
No.
You never done that? Wow, you're probably missing out on something. I used to do it when I was like 14. I'd like, my brother would have friends over and I'd go in his room and like just start slapping my nuts against my body like really loud and just like embarrass him and stuff. I thought everyone did that. Guess not.
No, that sounds like a exclusively Matt Houghton type deal.
I know a lot of people that have done it.
You guys talk about it? So did you guys do that lately? Yeah, you know, I mean, I've done it.
Excuse me? Fucking skull trumpet. Dude, my brother does that noise too.
Conley eats him, bet.
And Conley eats him. It would have makes the mouse full when he was skinned and bone.
Did you see that yet?
Get off the foot and rim.
Did you see The Hobbit this weekend?
Have the receipt, mate.
I hope you got the receipt. I just stabbed your foot and ball, David.
Oh, but it's a basketball, Dad.
Did you see?
Doing my really bad British accent.
Listen, did you see The Hobbit or not?
I don't go see shitty movies.
Oh my god, it's really good. Fucking 5 stars, man.
The last time I saw a movie in the theater, it was a sex tape I recorded while I was having sex with your mom while she was sucking your dad's dick.
Oh, that seems highly improbable, but okay. Hey,
Your mom was like, oh,
shut
David,
up! Fuck!
please have sex with my dad.
Hey.
And then he was like, "What do you mean? You mean your step grandpa?"
I don't have a step grandpa, thanks.
And she was like, "Yeah."
You know what's funny though? I talked to like 5 or 6 people, and they all told me when they saw The Hobbit that they thought of me when the fucking trolls came up, and I took great pride in that.
Took great pride in that.
Yeah, it made me happy.
Peter Jackson should cut you a check.
He should for real, because I fucking hyped the shit out of that movie, honestly. You know, with my
Hello, bet you cunt rabbit.
Cunt rabbit.
dude. You know, whatever happened to Mambient? He hasn't posted in like a year.
And I think he's currently trying to avoid all girls.
No,
so
he's
staying off.
He has a
the
girlfriend.
internet.
He has a girlfriend.
Yeah, I don't believe that, dude.
Whatever. Fucking faggot.
So how about Ogar?
You know who? Dude, fuck Ogar. God, he's such a fucking piece of shit. Like,
Is he a Futin?
I actually have him on ignore. So, like, luckily I don't have to experience his fucking faggotry. But, fucking it. Like, he's the only person I've ever had to ignore. Like, he's that fucking stupid that I just can't even tolerate it.
Dude, I'm looking at my keyboard right now, and I got some keys that are discolored.
Do you have like Ruffles crumbs underneath the keyboard, and you gotta like pull the keys off, and like you could try to eat like the crumbs?
Like, I'm full hungry. So get off there.
You know,
I don't eat Ruffles.
Fritos, Doritos, whatever fat people eat.
I don't really eat chips that often.
What do you eat then? Swiss cake rolls, fucking
Yeah, I eat
Butterfingers.
Dude, I went to a hotel a couple months ago in Chicago, and it advertised they had Wi-Fi and a continental breakfast. So I get to my room, and they don't have Wi-Fi in the rooms. It's just in the lobby. So, you know, I go to sleep, and the next morning I go to get some continental breakfast, and it's literally a fucking pyramid of Swiss cake rolls. And that's all it was.
That's hilarious, dude. Did you eat them all? How many did you have?
I didn't have any.
Bullshit.
I didn't, dude. Wait, no, I did have one. Those things are, you can't really have more than one.
I used to eat, like, my mom would buy those when I was in high school, and I'd take, like, the whole pack and play Diablo 2. And she'd buy, like, 24 packs of the store brand
You
Coke.
must have been pretty fat.
No, actually, I was really skinny. I was, like, probably, like, 160 pounds.
I could eat an entire box of fucking oatmeal cream pies, though.
You're fucking obese, though. That's the difference. Like,
I am very obese.
It's
I'm
okay.
like morbidly obese. Close to death.
it's okay to eat a lot of food if you're skinny, but as soon as you're fat, it's just fucking disgusting.
So, dude, since you're gonna like mix this episode and you're gonna send it to me and I'm gonna upload it to YouTube, we're gonna have like multiple copies. I'm gonna make the rest of this episode my living will.
No,
My
shut the fuck up.
my Asus monitor. I'm gonna give it to Tony My roommate, because you could use a better monitor.
No,
Tony,
shut the fuck
my
up,
roommate.
dude. We're not doing this right now.
My computer right now. I guess I'm gonna
Stop,
give it
stop,
to.
stop.
Give it to.
No.
Okay, who needs a new computer? M58.
Me.
Let me look in the IRC.
My computer is shit.
Do you want a new computer?
Yeah.
All right, dude, it's yours.
Thanks, man.
It's yours, dude. My Nexus 7 tablet. I'm gonna give to.
Just give it all to me. Just give everything.
I'm gonna give my Nexus 7 tablet to Frisky Ringo.
Frisky Ringo, huh?
Yeah. I'm gonna give my
Dude,
PlayStation 3.
Will you stop? This is fucking retarded. You're wasting
I'm trying
time.
to make my living will, dude.
Fucking do it later, you piece of shit.
No, I can't. I gotta
We're
do
trying
it
to
here.
do a show right now, and you're fucking it all up with your bullshit.
We're gonna give my collection
No, shut the
of
fuck up.
pictures of Sarah El Moheb to you.
I want to talk about Cat.
What time are we at?
Like 25. We got some time. I want to talk about Cat, dude. You know.
What about her?
Dude, I used to call her ugly a lot. Remember that? And then she said she was gonna kill herself that one time, and I was like, "Do it, bitch!" And then you banned me, I think, for that.
Yeah. And Lena told her to go eat more sandwiches and throw them up or something.
Yeah, dude. Because
And then she came back and posted that she had just like thrown up. She was the ultimate fucking like attention whore.
Dude, nothing makes me more pissed off than like mildly attractive chicks that think they're like so hot and everyone tells them they're so hot. But I mean, that's just like reality on 5'8". Because if you have tits and like your face doesn't look like you got ran over by a fucking truck, then you're like the hottest thing ever. What are you doing? Fuck.
I actually get annoyed by like really, really cute girls that don't think they're cute.
What are you doing? Stop it. It's fucking obnoxious.
I'm taking a gingerbread Rice Krispie treat out of a
Like,
Ziploc bag, and I'm about to eat it.
Dude, the thing with Kat is like her face. I want to like punch it. Like when I look at it, like I don't know why. It's probably because she looks like really British, and like that just fucking bothers me for some reason. But yeah, I just want to hit her and like from like the neck down. Like I probably would slap those floppy little titties around, but that face, dude, it just makes me angry.
I have a sex tape of her.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Let's see it then.
Alright, let me upload it.
Are you eating food right now? You're fucking killing
I
me.
told you I'm eating a gingerbread fucking Rice Krispie treat, dude.
Dude, you know who else I hate? Myself. No. Dude, 2000 fucking mofo, whatever her name is. She's like,
Why does he have access to an adult forum?
dumb bitch. Fuck you. Dude, I just like imagine
Look at this nigga holding his shit, dude.
Every picture of her, she has like that mad face on, and I just imagine her sitting there like posting this shit with the fucking mad face. I want to like just fucking like grab her by the hair and fucking pull her around. Bitch, fuck you.
This is why I say one of the hottest hitting niggas in Madden.
Are you okay?
Greg Jennings caught that shit. But look, earlier though, this nigga broke his fucking leg. Look at this nigga holding his shit, dude. He put the team on his back.
Listen, dude, I just want
Let's
to tell
go inside the mind of a Greg Jennings. Oh, gotta do this shit. I don't know how the fuck I'm running right now. My leg broke.
Shut the fuck up. Talk about something related to 5'8". I'm fucking out of material. Come on, let's hear something.
See, you have material. You hit record and I just start talking for a half hour.
Well, me too.
So I'm trying to have material, you fucking pussy.
What the fuck? You're fucking retarded. Who do you hate the most on 5'8", do you think?
Chronowarp.
Nah, that's not true.
Oh, I don't know.
Let's say, who made the worst thread this whole week? What do you think?
I'm gonna look in general discussion and see the bad threads.
I know Orgar's been fucking that shit in the ass. Luckily, I don't have to read his bullshit. Thank God.
The another shooting thread was awesome. Jeff slid some really bad posts in it.
Which thread was that?
Another shooting.
Oh, yeah, I read that one. Yeah, that's when him and DeSantis were fucking just being idiots. God,
Anthony
man.
Sanders made a thread on 5'8" this week.
Anthony Sanders? That guy's funny, dude. I love
Yeah,
that.
he's an interesting person.
Yeah.
Ogar made a thread Monday at 1:02 a.m. He said, anyone notice it's past 1 a.m.? Just figured it out.
Hey, did I tell you, fuck, my band broke up on Saturday.
Are you serious?
I'm so fucking pissed right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why? Why, dude?
Here's the story, dude. So, I don't know if you know the names of people in my band. Probably not. Anyways, there's me. There's Fred. He plays bass. Kevin plays drums, and then Aaron like sings and plays like rhythm guitar. Anyways, Aaron's like a little bitch, and like me, Fred, and Kevin are like we're all the same age. We're like 24, you know, and Aaron's like 33, so he's like older.
What does Aaron do?
He's actually one of my employees.
No, I mean, like, what does he do in the band? Because I wasn't listening.
He sings and plays like rhythm guitar.
Okay,
He's
a shitty singer anyway. He's a better singer than him.
But here's the thing. Shut the fuck up. You don't even get it. So like he's been acting like a little bitch like lately. He's always a little bitch though because he just doesn't like tell you how he feels about stuff. He just like bottles it up.
Sounds like a bitch to me.
Yeah, and you know you'd expect him to like have dealt with that by now because he's like 30 something. Fucking piece of shit. Anyways, he posts we have like a group on Facebook and he posts, we need to have a band meeting tomorrow on Friday night. And so we all call each other and we're like, yeah, he's going to quit tomorrow probably. So he shows up on Saturday and quits. And then we're just like, fuck. And basically his reasoning was like the past months we've been looking for a singer. And before we even talked about it, we like all sat down and we're like, hey, Aaron, we think we need a singer because like he's holding us back not having a really strong vocalist. Are you okay with that? And he said yes. But obviously he didn't actually mean yes.
I don't blame him. I mean, that's kind of shitty.
How's that shitty? Like, if you
well,
can't...
I mean, it's just it's shitty. I mean, it's realistic. You're being honest with them.
Well, yeah,
so it's not shitty, but I mean, it sucks for the guy. I mean, he thinks he's the singer of the band, and you go up to a guy and tell him he's not going to be the singer anymore. I mean, that's going to fucking take his heart out of it.
Well, let me tell you, that's not even how it was though. Because here's the thing: when we started playing together, it was just me and Fred, and we had like a shit drummer, and then Aaron started playing with us, and like when he joined the band, he just played guitar, and then eventually, like over time, we ended up just making him the vocalist because he like wanted to sing the most. It's not that he was the best, you know. It was just like he felt like he needs to be singing the most. We're like whatever, but he never got better, you know. And even when we brought it up, he never got better. So like, you know, you can't be pissed about it if you can't carry that role in the band. You know, it's your own fucking fault. So
yeah, I mean,
it's like a purely like an ego thing, which just pisses me off,
dude. I mean, I understand that
bullshit.
I don't understand, obviously. Okay, I don't understand that this guy doesn't want to accept the fact that he can't sing. He can't deal with it. He can't be in a band. I mean, it's like, you know, you work with... Imagine, like, you know, being at your current job and getting demoted back. You know, you'd feel a little bit of fucking lack of respect. Like that, though. Yeah, sure it is. How is it not?
No. Because how is singing like being on a pedestal in any way? It's just another instrument.
It is.
In the band.
It's because the singer is always like the leader of the band.
But he's not the leader of the band.
It doesn't matter. It's the perception.
But here's the thing: he's not the leader of the band on stage.
All right,
he's not.
You go up
the
there
leader
on stage.
He's not the leader of the
you
band.
go up there with him. No, listen to me. You go up there on stage and you play your songs with him singing. Who's everyone fucking looking at?
Not
everyone
him,
cares
he has
about
no
the singer
charisma.
most.
Because we all have like 3 times as much stage presence as charisma as him. That's what I'm
saying. Well,
saying.
then why did you break up if you just lost your shitty singer? Why'd you break up?
Well, we didn't like break up like as a band, but like him not being in the band fucking throws a wrench in everything. Because
yeah,
it's not
but
like,
it doesn't mean you broke up.
Right, but it's not like you can just replace somebody and it's
Obviously.
the same group.
So you're on hiatus.
You know? Yeah.
I wouldn't say you broke up because you broke up and it's like everyone's like, fuck this.
Well, we were kind of pissed. I'm just fucking pissed about it. I'm real pissed.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it just pisses me off, dude. We spent like 3 years together, like working on shit, and like I got like $800 worth of merch that we can't sell now if we're not a band. So it's just fucking retarded.
Well, you can get another singer. I mean, fucking, it happens. You gotta look for people, dude.
I was hoping to get the guy from Tetrafusion.
I don't like him that much either.
Why not?
I just don't really. I mean, dude, singing doesn't really matter.
Can you do an impression of him?
No, I haven't really listened to music enough.
Yeah, dude, fuck that shit. I love him, though.
I don't like high registers in prog music. It just doesn't sound right to me.
Yeah, I prefer like super shitty, like fucking super annoying vibrato, shit speed metal vocalist.
Vibrato. Listen to Dragon Force, dude.
Vibrato.
That's what you said.
Isn't that? Yeah, that's how you say it, fuckhead.
No, it's not, dude.
How do you say it?
Vibrato.
Oh my god. You are an idiot.
I'm kidding, dude.
I'm gonna remind you, dude. I have a degree in music.
I'm gonna remind you, I have a degree in fucking you up, man.
Absolutely nothing.
And I fucking graduated yesterday.
Dude, I have this one employee, and I'm pretty sure he's like an ex-heroin addict. He's like 3 feet tall, and like he just looks like he smokes meth. And in his first day when he leaves, he goes, "Hey, good seeing you." And like ever since then, I can't get it out of my head. because it was like the worst. Like when you go to work
Yeah.
and you leave, you don't say that to somebody. You like say like see you tomorrow, but he's like, hey, good seeing you, dude.
I hate
Like,
awkward goodbyes at work.
Good
So
seeing you.
you always like wonder the
What?
rest of the day, like
What? What?
where you really stand.
What? What? Good seeing you.
Like that's what he does all day. Like every time I say something, he's like, what? 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 Like I can hear him like across the building.
What? Good seeing you, dude. What? What?
I fucking hate this guy.
He
And then
sounds like a fucking what a pizza widget would sound like if you gave it a voice.
And
What?
then and then sometimes he'll be just being like a trailer, and I'll walk by and he'll be like, woo!
What?
Like he does that kind of noise. You know, he's trying to be like woo, but it kind of just trails off because he's actually depressed and wants to kill himself.
Like you?
So he's like woo, and he's like
What? Woo, woo.
All right,
hey
dude.
dude, what's going on?
What?
I fucking hate that guy.
Dude, we're at like
Fucking piece of shit.
36 minutes right now
How did you know?
because I see at 2:58 you started recording and it's 3:34.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're at exactly 36. If you want to know, okay.
All right, how should we end this episode? I mean, we could go back
guess
to
we
the
should.
edging thing, about.
No, I think we hit that pretty hard.
We could,
so.
since it's the title of the episode, we could spin that around.
Listen, I just want to give a shout out to Math Boy Choi. He's #1 with a gun.
I want to give a shout out too before you go.
And he's the shit. I love him. You know,
I want to give a
he
shit.
writes good songs.
You ready?
He wrote the Betty Draper theme song.
He
and
did.
You stole it.
He did.
So thanks, John Choi.
Thank you, John. I love you. I want to give credit to Kid.
That's okay.
I want to give credit to Kid Gloves for making our image, our banner image.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, Kid Gloves. He's nice.
Yeah,
Great job
Thanks for
there.
making that.
I like the.
I like
He
the.
kind of went.
I like the
He went
rainbow.
with like a lo-fi thing.
I like the rainbow.
Yeah.
The Kid Gloves, dude. Thanks a lot.
Here's the thing I like about that picture is like this day and age, everyone has Photoshop, but he totally just went the MS Paint route, and you know.
No, Kid Gloves definitely
really-
made that in Photoshop, and he made it with a MS Paint type deal.
Yeah, but he really just channeled the MS
He did.
Paint. and
He
that's
did.
what
All right,
mattered.
we're like at 37 minutes, so see you later, guys.
Yeah,
Josh, Moonmang, Mangini. Do you want to go to McDonald's or something?
Yeah. So yeah,
if you-
you guys can go.
Yeah.
All right, that's
We'll
it.
go get
That's
some
it
double
then.
cheeseburger or something. All right, see you guys.
See you
Bye.
guys.